Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Mamedyarov and Rakotomaharo. This is a game from the World Cup, played in Khanty-Mansiysk in 2019. Mamedyarov had white pieces and he started with knight to f3. Rakotomaharo played knight to f6, c4, the English opening, maybe, e6, knight to c3, d5, e3, c5, white to move. d4 is the most played move. Mamedyarov played c takes on d5, e takes on d5, d4, a6, g3, intending to fianchetto the bishop. Bishop to e2 is the most played move. Mamedyarov played g3, bishop to d6, bishop to g2, knight to c6, and both players castled kingside. b3, bishop to g4, pinning the knight, d takes on c5, giving black an IQP. Bishop takes on c5, h3, asking a question, bishop to h5, bishop to b2, bishop to a7, knight to e2, intending knight to f4, bishop to g6, knight to f4, bishop to e4, white to move. How would you continue? Mamedyarov played bishop takes on f6, removing the defender of the pawn on d5. Queen takes on f6, knight takes on d5, attacking the queen. White is a pawn up. Queen to h6, black is intending to bring the rook to the d file. Knight to h4, bishop takes on g2, king takes on g2, rook from a to d8, queen to f3, f5, rook from a to d1. White is a healthy pawn up, and black doesn't seem to have a compensation for the pawn. But the battle is not finished. The best is yet to come. Queen to e6, knight to f4, queen to f7. In some variations, black is intending g5, g4, queen to h5 was another way to go. g4, knight to e5, attacking the queen, queen to g3, rook takes on d1, rook takes on d1, f takes on g4. Let's take it back. If g5 now, then g takes on f5, pinning the pawn. If h6, knight to e6, and white is better. Back to our game. F takes on g4, h takes on g4. Black to move. There is a great temptation to play g5. What was not immediately clear, it will be revealed later, and that is the fact that black dark square bishop is out of the game. So black is playing with one piece down. g5 was played. Perhaps bishop to b8 should have been considered, but even then white is better. One line goes like this. Queen to h3, if then g5, knight to f5, after knight takes on g4, queen takes on g4, queen takes on f5, queen takes on f5, rook takes on f5, rook to d8 check, rook to f8, rook takes rook, king takes rook, knight to e6 check, king to e7, knight takes on g5, and white is better. Back to our game. Who can resist g5? White to move. How would you continue? Knight to f5 was played. Knight takes on g4. If pawn takes knight, then pawn takes pawn. Not knight to h6, because then king to g7, and after knight takes on f7, f takes on g3, black is okay. And let's go back to pawn takes pawn on f4. In this position the best is e takes on f4, and white is better. Back to our game. Knight takes on g4, knight to d5, king to h8, moving the king out of the range of the knight. Let's take it back. If queen takes knight, then knight to e7 check is winning the queen. King to h8, e4, knight to f6, white to move and to play a winning move, and that is queen to c3, pinning the knight. Black is lost. Queen to h5 was played. Let's take it back. How about queen to e6? Then one line goes like this. Knight takes on f6, queen takes on f6, queen takes, queen check, rook takes on f6, rook to d8, check, rook to f8, rook takes rook, checkmate, and let's go back. How about h5, making some room for the king? Then one line goes like this. Knight takes on f6, queen takes knight, queen to h3, h4, rook to d6, queen to b2, queen to f3, and again, white is winning. Back to our game. Queen to h5 was played, saying to white, if you take my knight, I will take your rook. How would you continue in this position if you had white pieces? Mamedyarov played knight takes on f6. Attacking the queen takes rook. White played a move and black resigned, and the move is queen to c7. Black resigned. Take note of Mamedyarov's monster knights. At this stage I was afraid that I would run out of arrows. One of the threats is queen takes on h7 checkmate. If rook takes on f6, then queen to g7 checkmate. Nicely played game by Shakhriyar Mamedyarov. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.